Thanks for tuning in to Look at My JPEG, the podcast that discusses NFT, DeFi, and NFT financialization. This is your host, Xerox Jose, the founder of nftperp. The reason why I want to do this podcast is because there's just not enough people talking about NFT financializations. In this podcast, you can expect us to invite guests that are builders, founders, even investors that are deep in the NFT financialization space. We'll discuss their story, what they're building, and how you can get involved. So thanks for tuning in. Welcome to episode 8. In this episode, we had Jacob and Alan from the nftperp team come onto the podcast for a very special discussion and announcement with Tide Protocol. Tide Protocol is a Web3 protocol connecting projects to users, and you can think of Tide as a Web3 marketing tool. That's why it's important. In this episode, we announce our official paid trading competition in partnership with Tide Protocol to help us onboard participants for the competition. If you want to compete in our trading competition and win different cool prizes such as NFTs and airdrop of tokens, you can check out our link in the description below. And you can even get a chance to win airdrop directly from the nftperp team when we release the tokens. And hope you enjoyed this wide-ranging conversation with Tide Protocol from Jacob and Alan.
Hey everyone, and welcome to nftperp's next podcast episode. Today we have a guest from 5 Element Labs, Vincenzo. I'm pretty sure you're the founder and CEO. If you want to give a quick introduction, we can start there.
Hi everyone, how's it going? Thank you for having me here. I am Vincenzo, co-founder of 5 Element Labs. We are an Italian hub focused on developing cutting-edge Web3 application and DeFi protocols. We are the team behind Orbit DeFi and the Tide Protocol. We define ourselves as a group of passionate people. We are a team composed by members that have different backgrounds, but we like saying that we share the same values and goals. We have as I said before, different experiences, and we already have partnered in the space with some of the world's most relevant players like Messari, Aave, Gearbox, etc. in the past. Basically, our mission could be the commitment to bring DeFi and Web3 to the next level of adoption and efficiency.
That's pretty cool. So, as I understand it, 5 Element Labs has multiple different projects which work under it. Could you maybe highlight some of those and explain what they do?
Yeah, sure. Basically, we started as an hackathon team. So we started developing several innovative projects for East Global Hackathons. So going back to the Hack Money in June 2021, then going to the Unicode Hackathon and so forth. We developed after the Unicode Orbit, which is a DeFi protocol, a liquid automation platform built on top of UniV3, which aims to automate and optimize the liquidity providing position management in order to abstract away all the operational complexities that every liquidity provider encounter while providing liquidity on Uniswap and on the DEXs that adopted the concentrated liquidity paradigm. And this is our first product. And now we are developing Tide, which we define as a discovery and attention layer that connects users and projects based on interests and incentives. Basically, it's a social app that everyone can use to build sustainable communities and engage them. On one end, with Tide, users can discover new projects, services, activities in line with their interests, and they can access direct communication channels with projects, earning income for their data. On the other hand, projects can connect with users through the marketplace that we built by leveraging on-chain data, stimulating users' interactions, and encouraging community engagement with Web3 rewards.
That sounds very interesting, Vincenzo. So before we continue to talk about your different products, as well as your vision for Web3 and the NFT space, could you please tell us a little more about your background and maybe tell us a little more about the team specifically at 5 Elements Labs?
Yeah, sure. Well, I entered this space some years ago, full-time from the end of 2020. I started with Silvio, which is my co-founder, and we started with another company which was called The Bridge. We used to help trad fee institutions to be onboarded in DeFi and to structure complex positions in DeFi. Before, I used to be a consultant at Ernst Young. I have a legal background. I studied law at Bocconi in Milan. I had some professional experiences both in the United States and in Italy. But I fell in the rabbit hole of crypto pretty early because I understood that this could have been the future of technology and of infrastructure, not only for finance, but for social and for many fields that now are provided in an inefficient way from the traditional players.
That's super interesting. So how big is your guys' team at the moment? Have you got a large team? Or yeah, I'd be interested to hear about that.
Well, we are a pretty small team. We are right now 12 people that work at 5 Elements Labs. As I said before, our backgrounds are pretty differentiated, but we are mostly mathematicians, engineers, and developers, so mostly technical team. We are now building even the marketing side. But yeah, as I said before, we are a young group of people that really believe in the technology underlying the blockchain and the decentralized space, Web3. And we like considering ourselves as crypto natives, okay, working and breathing crypto every day, every week for a long time. And yeah, we want not to be just part of this paradigm shift, but we like to try to be a lead in this shift.
Yeah, I think our ideologies of both our teams very much match up because we ourselves are also extremely bullish and believers in the space for a decentralized future. So that's pretty cool to hear.
Yeah.
So could you speak more about your UniV3 optimizer? Tell us about how the idea came about and some of the strategies you guys are working on, as well as the feature for this product.
Yeah, sure. We understood that as DeFi protocols become more and more complex and capital efficient, professional users and retails need tools to operate across different protocols and strategies in an effective way. And the emergence of low-fees blockchains has opened the way for this consideration. So we've been very fascinated by the UniV3 version that UniV3 that was released back in May 2021. We understood that this could have been a a paradigm shift, especially for the greater capital efficiency that it brought to the market. But we understood that concentrated liquidity is still very hard for users to be understood and used, as it requires several operations and an active management of positions. However, we feel that concentrated liquidity is here to stay, as it provides, as I said before, much higher capital efficiency with respect to the traditional passive AMMs. So we came out with the idea of developing Orbit, which is our helping management platform, as I said before, to automate and optimize Uniswap P3 positions. We started from Uniswap, but now we are integrating and building on top of more and more protocols. It's pretty simple to be used. Users can decide to provide liquidity for almost any token pair and any desired range. And the core features can be the application of automatic strategies and operations to their assets. These features right now are the auto compound, so the automatic reinvesting of fees, the auto rebalance, so the automatic opening of new positions in range while out of range, and the idle liquidity feature, which is the possibility to provide liquidity to other protocols, starting from Aave, when a position is out of range, so not earning fees. Orbit works through a smart vault system where every user owns his smart contract and let this smart contract taking care of all the hard work. And we see that Orbit is positioning to try to onboard users that are not professionals, but that want to apply complex strategies without the needing of actively managing them. So yeah, basically that's the main idea in very few words behind Orbit. And we have great plans for the future. We want to, as I said before, integrate more and more protocols in order to move the idle liquidity to them and continuing earning fees. And we are going multi-chain, starting from all the EVM compatible ones. We are integrating even a special kind of customer support, which is a wallet-to-wallet chat, which is a tool we built for Tide, and we are now integrating even in Orbit. I think all these new developments will take some months, probably by the end of February 2023, could be implemented, tested, audited, and ready on the market. But I think we will engage our community, talk with the members, and try to get more and more feedback from them in order to give users the tool and the products that they really need and they really want.
So just to lead into that, because I myself have actually used your protocol, I think it's pretty cool that you're able to
Thank you very much.
provide liquidity directly bring it into Aave. But obviously it's a very competitive space, and I was wondering what makes you guys sort of stand out from the pack. That would be my sort of key area of interest.
Basically, it is a great feature because it permits to hedge against impermanent loss. Not to hedge, to mitigate impermanent loss. We understand that the greatest problem in the space is represented by impermanent loss, and that's the reason why we are integrating with more and more protocols, starting from Perpetual Protocol, Vaults, and others, in order to give users the possibility to hedge against impairment loss and to have a great flexibility to build complex strategies and to leverage the most efficient protocols that now the ecosystem is offering.
That makes a lot of sense. So moving on to Tide Protocol, which is your newest product. So first of all, how did you come to the idea? And what do you think of the different use cases for Tide Protocol? Seems like there are many things that you can do with it.
Yeah. Well, we started the building of Tide back in May 2022. We developed a proof of concept of this product back at ETH Global Amsterdam, the hackathon. We presented this product and another product called Archimedes, and we were the fourth most awarded team out of more than 800 participants. It was a great experience for us, for the team, to build knowledge and experience. And talking with the Lens team, we understood that this tool that back in time was called the Lens Booster could have had a great future, because it was born like as a marketing tool at the very beginning. We've been tracked by Messari as one of the top primitives in the social ecosystem space, Web3 social ecosystem space, and this helped us understand that we had to go further with this product. So we onboarded a community. We started dialoguing with them, having feedback and going further in the development. So in end of June, we came up with a new name, because we understood that Lens Booster was a name that was limiting our vision. This was not anymore just a marketing tool, but we thought that this could have been much broader in terms of scope. And actually, we came up with the name Tide because we think that as a tide can grow, propagate, even communities, even projects, even different kind of messages could propagate and grow wave after wave. So campaign after campaign from a project perspective. As I said before, projects can connect with users through Tide and build lasting relationships, leveraging on-chain data and stimulating members' interactions, encouraging community members to engage, rewarding them with Web3 incentives. The use cases can be very differentiated. We started developing giveaways for NFT projects. We are now in the next weeks launching some specific giveaways with different NFT projects. Another use case that is yet ready is the survey. We understood that in order to grow a community, in order to test the products and get feedback, it's very, very important to get answers from the community about the questions that the project still have about the product, and we thought that incentivized surveys could be a great tool to do this. And another kind of use case is in our opinion, the most interesting, which is represented by the competitions. We think that many times, too many times, users cannot find the project that matches the most their values and their habits. So we understood that could have been really interesting to let user test the various platforms, understand their core values, understand the features, and really go inside a project. So could have been the competitions, like trading competitions, could be very useful for DeFi or NFTFi projects like yours that are looking to increase activity on their platforms and to let users know how their protocol or platform works.
I mean, I think it's a crazy product because I mean, nftperp ourselves are using it. I guess we can announce in a second what we're using it for, Alon. But yeah, no, the connection between Web 2 applications and Web 3 applications and being able to connect your wallet address to stuff like Twitter, I think is going to be some of the next few steps. And then adding on some KYC compliance as well would also be a possible opportunity for this product. So yeah, there's definitely a humongous amount of potential within it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. We like to see this product as embeddable by both Web3 projects and Web2 projects. So we are integrating and tracking actions which can be on-chain or off-chain. We offer the possibility to identify clusters of users that make sense for projects from a project perspective. We do it so by leveraging on-chain data in a granular way. And doing so, we allow the performing of sophisticated analysis on a very huge number of wallets. And this help even in filtering those wallets that are controlled by bots and let the projects exclude inorganic activity, which has too often represented a major problem in marketing campaigns for the Web3 projects. Let's say that this could help the projects understand those common traits that define the different group of individuals that compose their communities, and doing so, they can outline a clearer wallet persona description based on their Web3 footprint. This is the first step that we designed to enable project to launch flexible waves. Waves are the name we gave to the campaigns that are smart contracts, literally, with sets of rules and incentives to ensure fairness, transparency, and automation. As I said before, these waves can be very flexible and can cover a wide range of scopes. We started from these scopes because talking with our community, we understood that these very first use cases were the most needed, but we are expanding all the use cases even to traditional businesses and Web2 based businesses.
Yeah, the opportunities are limitless with Tide, it seems. So, speaking of the different use cases of Tide, I think we're due for an announcement. So, we nftperp are proud to announce that we're partnering up with Tide Protocol to launch our paper trading competition. This paper trading competition is going to happen on. Is going to leverage our upcoming products. We're going to have it on Arbitrum mainnet using test tokens, using mock WETH, and we'll also use Tide Protocol's app to sign up users and try to reward users for participating in this in our paper trading competition. So, Vincenzo, can you outline some of the things users or what users can expect with Tide Protocol with regards to the paper trading competition?
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much for having chosen us as provider for this infrastructure, because we really believe in your project, and we think that what you are building is something that is going to stay in the space, which is very innovative, and we know the team behind the product, so we really share your values, and we think that you are very, very professional. Well, yeah, we are. You are launching through Tide this paper trading competition with tons of rewards. It is possible to join the competition on your website, but is required to sign up on Tide. Well, the sign up process is pretty simple. We You are making users performing some very, very simple actions, like the performance of three Twitter actions, like the follow of NFT, perp, the follow of Tide, and the retweet of the campaign enrollment post. So three actions that are Web2 based, but that are very, very simple to be performed. This will give the users a dynamic NFT, which will change according to the tournament rank that they will have after accessing the nftperp trading competition that will start in the first days of October. Yeah, we think the prices are amazing, and you really, as a user, have to try nftperp as a platform, because I already did it, and it's really amazing. Believe me.
Thank you very much, Vincenzo. So just to iron out some details, so first of all, be on the lookout for announcements. They're going to be coming out very, very soon, or quite shortly, where we outline further details of how to use Tide Protocol, as well as when the sign-up process begins. The sign-up process is going to it's going to be around a time window of 1 week, and then the trading competition is going to go on for 2 weeks. So as Vincenzo mentioned, upon sign up, you receive a dynamic NFT that changes with regards to your rank within the paper trading competition. So on our paper trading competition, you'll be able to mock trade different the floor prices of different NFT projects, such as Bored Apes, Azukis, Moonbirds, etc. And there are going to be different rewards for grabs other than the dynamic NFT. For instance, some very rare blue chip NFTs, which we are going to announce very, very soon. So please be on the lookout. I don't think you would want to miss it. Anything else you want to mention about the paper trading competition, Jacob, before we move on?
Yeah, no, just we've got some pretty interesting sponsors. So yeah, as I'll mention, make sure to keep an eye on our Twitter, and there's some pretty cool rewards. So yeah.
All right, cool. So let's move on, Vincenzo. I think would be very interested to hear, because you guys started off with interacting and building in DeFi, and now you're also kind of building for not only the DeFi and NFT space, but as you mentioned, even Web2 projects. So what is your view on the current NFT space, and where do you think it will go in the future?
Yeah, we think that the current NFT space is evolving at a very fast pace. We see it as something that is going to become the backbone of the new internet, and the emergence of new applications, especially the social applications in the space, is something that is amazing. Starting from Lens, which is the social graph built by Aave, we think that NFTs are becoming more and more dynamic. And this will help users to really own their data and to perform actions on several social platforms with their own profile, which could be incorporated in NFT and which can represent their digital identity. I think that use cases like nftperp are very innovative because they represent a financial use of something that before had represented just a limited portion of their potential, and I think that you are unleashing a brand new set of possibilities and use cases. Furthermore, yeah, NFTs can be considered always in this dynamic sense, like the access of personalization on the web. We are seeing the emergence of NFT-based particular UXs, and we think that the personalized experiences that can be unleashed by NFTs will be something that will lead a new wave of use cases. And yeah, basically, we really believe in the space. We really believe in NFTs, and we think that they are just in their beginnings right now.
And Tide Protocol for collaborating with us at nftperp. We're very much looking forward to collaborating with you guys on the paper trading competition and in the future. So if everybody can give Vincenzo a follow as well as 5 Elements Labs and have it or check out Tide Protocol as well as all the other the suite of products that they have to offer, that would be great. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for having me and for collaborating with us.
Indeed. All right, speak soon, and looking forward to working with you now, and I'm sure in the future as well.
Yeah, sure. The future is bright, guys.
Indeed.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to Look at My JPEG podcast. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your audio podcasts from, give us a like, a subscribe if you like the content, and we'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.